Good afternoon and Happy New Year. I'm Danny Salter. Thanks for joining us. After a couple of weeks of rain and mild temperatures, cold weather returned to West Alabama today, and it's only going to get colder. Here's Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott with a first look at the forecast. Richard.
Hey, Danny, good Monday afternoon to you. Yeah, very cold tonight. Not so bad out there this afternoon. The wind certainly making it feel cooler. We're looking north with our Tuscaloosa Tower camera. You can see the shake in the camera there because the wind has been howling out there today. And temperature's kind of mild, but it's getting cooler quick. We got 48 in the city of Tuscaloosa, 45 back in Fayette, already 39 in Haleyville. How about that? Temperatures could get much colder tonight. Check out the temperatures. 39 on average by 7 o'clock, 28 at 10 o'clock tonight, and 22 degrees at midnight. We're going to have about 10 to 12 hours, probably below freezing tonight. So it's going to be a hard freeze, pipe bursting type cold is likely. What about a warming trend to talk about? Yes, 60s are back in the forecast in just a few days. Home team weather's coming up in just a bit. We'll talk much more about it.
Thank you, Richard. Los Angeles has been hit with more suspicious fires in the past weekend than any time since race riots nearly 20 years ago. Now, authorities say they have a suspect in custody. Emily Schmidt has the latest.
The fires breaking out in the Los Angeles area looked bad enough when viewed one at a time.
We jumped up and we just ran downstairs. I grabbed whatever I could grab, my purse, my wallet, shoes, and a sweatshirt, ran outside, and I saw the building was on fire.
Then the suspected arsons multiplied, 11 between Sunday night and Monday morning. The mayor says there have been 53 suspicious fires since Friday.
More than $2 million in damage, and it could have been much worse.
They've been mostly car fires, but as the rate of fires picked up, so has the investigation. Authorities released this surveillance video. A highlighted man was seen at several locations where the fires started. That was Sunday. More fires happened overnight. Then authorities detained a man here near Sunset Boulevard, and no more fire reports came in. When asked, is there a link, fire officials answered.
Again, it's too early, and that would be purely speculative. We want to allow the investigators, there's a joint task force between LA City Fire, LA Police Department, LA County Sheriff, LA County Fire, and ATF. They're working together, putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. We want to allow them to do their job.
Monday afternoon, officials said the man they arrested earlier today resembles the person seen in the surveillance video. They say he will be booked on suspicion of arson, though they're not giving more details until a press conference planned later in the day. I'm Emily Schmidt reporting.
Closer to home, people around the world and right here in West Alabama were busy ringing in the new year this weekend. And as WVUA's Chelsea Barden shows us, a group of water skiers braved the Black Warrior River to make sure they were first on the water in 2012.
With temperatures in today, it didn't feel much like January 1st, but for the riders in the sun, it was a perfect day to uphold their annual First on the Water event.
Oh yes, today is basically a very nice day. A little windy, the water's choppy, but the weather is great. Sunshine.
Participants spent the afternoon at Sunshine Point on Lake Tuscaloosa, wakeboarding, tubing, and just enjoying the beautiful weather. The event began as a contest to see who could be the first on the water each year, but has broadened into a day of friends and family united by their love for God and the water, two things that are instilled at a very young age. Townsend tells us that in order to improve your skills on the water,
practice.
Event coordinator Mike, being on the water is great, but what he enjoys most about this day is fellowship.
You see the excitement on everyone's faces because they know this is the day we're going to ride, and no matter what, we're going to ride. And so that's part, really the most fun part. But then later in the day, as we're getting ready to do now, we'll finish up the riding and we'll go up to the house and we'll have basically a fellowship with everyone here.
For the past 3 years, Riders in the Sun have incorporated a charitable aspect into their event. This year, they are encouraging people to text the word food to 2772. With every text, a $10 donation is food bank.
Happy New Year, roll tide.
Tuscaloosa, Chelsea Barton, WVUA News.